Jimmy, Daniel Haslam, Andrew, Corquise, Berry. Let me ask you something. Is there any better time in the NFL league right now to tank than right now? Let's look at it. If you tank, lose every game, well, the fans ain't gonna come. They're gonna not show up. They ain't showing up now anyway. No one to go to their game. So this is the perfect chance for the Cleveland Browns to go 0-16. Who cares? It'll be second, two out of three or four, whatever. Let's tank. What is the purpose of even winning? All right, if we had a good defense that could stop NFL teams on a consistent basis, I'd say throw Case Daniel Keenum in right now. We'd make the playoffs easily. Because with this offense, all these players, we'd be fucking tearing the shit up. He would, trust me. He'll run that offense. Trust me. But with Mayfield can't get it done. So what's the point of going 6-10, 7-9, when you can go 0-16 and get a fucking beast, Trevor Lawrence? Let's just do it. And plus, if Trevor Lawrence comes into this team the way it's constructed now, man, with the offense we got with Trevor Lawrence, woo, 70 points a game. You know what I'm saying? So I say there's no better time to tank than now. There's no fans. You're not going to lose any money that way. Let's tank for Trevor Lawrence. This is a perfect opportunity. You're not going to get an opportunity like this. Out of all the quarterbacks in the last 10 years that have come out, I know people say, oh, Lamar Jackson. No. Lamar Jackson, listen, until he's consistently making the throws outside the hash, he's never going to be the guy like Mahomes. Mahomes can do it all. I'll take Mahomes over anybody. Lamar Jackson, I'll say this, he's probably top 5 quarterback right now, but I'd take Mahomes, I'd take Russell Wilson, I'd take Aaron Rodgers. If you can consistently hit that throw on the outside of the numbers, I'm going to tell you something, he's going to be dangerous. And I will say this, he has proven me wrong each year. Incrementally, he's gotten better. I got to give him credit. He works on his craft. And from year one to last year to this year, definitely, I noticed this year against Cleveland, he's making that throw. He is making that throw a lot better now, so he could be a top 5 quarterback. If he ever makes that throw consistently, he's going to be dangerous. He's going to be dangerous. But, getting back to my point, this is the perfect time to tank. This is the perfect time. You're not going to lose nothing. The fans ain't there anyway. We need to tank for Trevor Lawrence. Trade Mayfield. Let's just trade Beckham. Try to get a 4th, 5th, whatever we can get for him. Trade Mayfield. If you can somehow get a 3rd round pick for Mayfield, I'll tell you a perfect team for him. The New Orleans Saints, they'd probably take him to him, sitting behind Drew Brees for a couple of years, learning the game, learning how to be a professional. I'm telling you, Mayfield can play in this league. The problem with him right now, mentally, he's fragile. He's very fragile mentally. Trust me, I can go into a long detail. He's just mentally, he's fragile. So, but he sits behind Drew Brees, and I'm telling you, the kid can play in this league. But the indictment on him right now is he can't play with Odell Beckham. And I know Beckham's a cancer. I know that right now Beckham's not even a top 20 player or receiver. Think of it. Is he even a top 20 receiver right now? I can name 10 receivers right now better than him. On a lot of teams, he's not even a number 2. He's a 3. I'm being serious. He's just not that good anymore. He caught that ball one-handed against Dallas. That's it. And the reason the Giants got rid of him, I already went into that detail. Odell Beckham's a cancer. I don't even think anyone wants him, but if we can get some point, let's get rid of him. All right, he's a distraction, a cancer, and he's not even good anyway. He can double teams. Who cares? He don't catch the ball. All right, so if you can get a 3rd round from Mayfield, and I'm sure the Saints will do it because they're going to need something to go in the future, and I'm telling you, Mayfield can play in this league. We know that. He just needs proper coaching, and he needs to get away from Odell Beckham. But that is an indictment on Baker Mayfield that he can't play with Odell Beckham. I'm curious to see if Odell Beckham was in New York with Sam Darnold, how he'd react. Would he be forcing the ball in with Josh Allen? Would he be doing the same thing like Mayfield? Because that's obvious what Mayfield's doing. He's keen on Beckham, patting the ball, waiting for him to get separation, and he ain't getting enough separation. He just tries to fit in that tight window. You remember Mayfield's first rookie fucking year? He was a dominant beast. He was a beast. And don't tell me defense coordinator studied him, this and that. No. It's the same thing. He's forcing the ball into Beckham. I'm telling you, they don't have Beckham right now. Mayfield can play in this league. But we have Beckham. I know they're actively trying to trade him. Let's tank. Listen, I've never been a fan of small quarterbacks. I know Russell Wilson, Drew Brees. I know that. But I've not been a fan of them. Let's get Trevor Lawrence. The guy's a beast. And I guarantee he's going to be a stud in this league. If we can get him, that's all we need. Let's tank for Lawrence. You're never going to find a better time to tank for Lawrence. Never. Look at my beast. Look at them all. Look at that beast. What are you guys doing? You're watching me. So, tomorrow, we're going to get beat like 34-13. We're going to get shellacked. Our defense can't stop them. Joe Burrow's going to throw for 400 yards, 3 TDs, maybe even 4. Who knows? And I just hope we don't have to bring in Keenan because I do want to lose every game. Like I said, if we had a defense that could get us in the playoffs, because I know our offense with Case Keenum could score, but there's no point in going 6-10, 8-8. Might as well just do it all and just go get not Burrow, but let's go get Lawrence. Let's just go get him. Let's go 1-16 for him. Because then he comes into a good situation with a lot of talent offensively, and he just we're good. Because we need a lot of help defensively. For some reason, this front office doesn't care about the linebacking core. It doesn't. And let's face it, Denzel Ward at the number 4 pick, you want a Jalen Ramsey when you pick someone that high. He's not even close. He's a above average cornerback in the NFL. He's really a disappointment. He had a good rookie year, that's it. He's been on a steady decline since then. And like I say, Mayfield can play, but mentally he's kind of weak, and it's all coincides with the arrival of Beckham. Isn't that kind of strange? Boy, we get ripped off in that trade. A first, a third, Jabril Peppers, and Kevin Zeitler for Odell Beckham and Olivier Vernon. And I don't even think Olivier Vernon and Beckham showed up Sunday because Beckham dropped the ball. I didn't hear Vernon's name called once. And I'll go one step further. Stop it! I'll go one step further. That Watt from Pittsburgh, he's better than Myles Garrett. I'd take him in a heartbeat. I'd take both Bosa's over Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is overrated. I know he had a good year last year, but he ain't showed me nothing. This year, what do you, Myles Garrett? You were talking about retiring in the offseason because you were spending whatever. That's something I don't want to hear. So, how much does this guy actually love football? The guy from Pittsburgh, I hate to say it's better than fucking Myles Garrett. And that's the draft we could have had fucking Patrick Mahomes. And the rumor was we were going to trade up. We were trying to trade up to get him with our second pick in the first round. But Kansas City and John Dorsey took him. It's funny, though. Didn't you guys think you should maybe get that guy if you really thought he was going to be a franchise quarterback, which you obviously did if you're trying to get him in the first round, 10th pick? You were trying to trade up. Don't you think you should have took him first and maybe got a Myles Garrett later? So, yeah, I'm already in understanding mode. If we had a good defense, believe me, I'd say let's go, but we don't. Let's tank for Lawrence. There's not a better time in football right now to tank for Lawrence. You know I'm right, and I hope they do it.